Welcome to The Good Work, a podcast and video series that follows the Event Company, an event design company that specializes in corporate, nonprofit, and social events. Our passion lies in creating one-of-a-kind events that share the good work of organizations we are fortunate to collaborate with. Tune in for conversations with leaders of these great groups, our best advice for your next event, and some behind-the-scenes moments. Now, let us show you the good work.
Well, the boss is away, and it seems only fitting that we spend this time talking all about our wonderful fearless leader. Sarah, Emily, and Callie are behind the mics and ready to share more with you all about what our office looks like with the boss gone, maybe give a little roast, and most importantly, discuss all the great things she does for us and so many others. Please welcome to today's vodcast, Sarah, Emily, and Callie. Good morning, ladies.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the Addie Show, minus Addie.
Addie Show, featuring not Addie.
The boss is gone today, guys.
Yeah, party.
Kind of. Party. Jokingly, I'm like, who wants to pull out a little, maybe a beer later? No, I'm just kidding, but I'm just kidding.
I mean,
really, we won't do that at all.
Pop the champagne.
But yeah. why
TV all
not?
day, movies.
Yeah.
Couch time.
That's what I want to kind of start with. Like, what does the office look like when Addie's gone?
Oh gosh. Well, I feel like it's
Clean.
Yeah, a little bit
I feel
more
like all we do is clean.
more organized.
The big table has
Yes.
some.
It's
you
a
can-
table.
You can see the table. You can see the table.
So people that don't know me, like I'm super clean freak, OCD about everything. So I'm like throughout the day, kind of like tidying up our areas, and then like when Addie's gone, it's just all clean, and I love it.
Sarah can actually like breathe.
Yeah.
She takes a little bit deeper of a breath. I feel like I'm on the couch a lot as well.
Yeah,
I kind of get off my bench and I
Yeah.
have to sit on the couch.
just like kind of like not more relaxed, but it's just like more comfortable maybe.
I
Yeah.
honestly take her chair because it's closer to the wall to plug in my computer. I'm like, oh,
We do all kind of do that
Let me
little like a
scoot on
little
over.
dance all day because we're like, oh, there's that one extra spot open.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
But-
shift around.
I also feel like we probably get a little bit more done, maybe in a sense too. A little less
the
chatter.
to-do list is like,
Yeah, it was really funny because when you and Addie were in Chicago, Emily and I were going through our to-do list like so fast. It was unreal.
we literally sat here and we're like, well, I guess we could sweep.
Yeah, I think you guys like texted Addie, and so she comes up to me, and I'm like in this hustle and bustle of event day. I'm literally just like running around, sweating, just like working so hard. And she's like, "What's on your list you can pass off?" And I'm like, "List to pass off? Like, what are you even talking about?" You know? And she's like, "The to-do list. Do you have anything on your list? Because supposedly the girls have everything done." And I'm like, "How?"
But did we not? Because
Yeah.
we came back and it was
I mean,
done.
even when Addie was in the hospital a little bit, and it was just you and I in the office, and even like I'm going, and I thought I was moving pretty quick, and you're just
Yeah, she
crossing
goes to
it off.
town.
I don't know. Like I work very good when it's just like silence and I'm like, let's get this done.
But it's the good. Like I like it too that our office and our table is so like collaborative, and that
yeah,
we
for
just have
sure.
conversations. So as much as it is a little bit more quiet,
because it
we
breaks
do
up the
miss
day.
it.
Like
Yeah,
it's not like
totally.
It's not nearly as entertaining.
No,
definitely
not nearly
not.
as much. I remember when it was just you and I in the office. Sometimes like nothing would be said for like 30 minutes, and I just like I feel like I need to just say something, so I just look at you and like.
So how's it going?
What are you working on? Just to like get something out in the air. But
I know, like it's almost like she kind of does a good like breakup. Like we
Yeah.
go like real hard, and then she's like, "Oh, I have to tell you guys this," and it's so funny all the time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
usually stories of her kids, which we love.
which we do love.
Yeah. And they're always so funny.
Or of lately, it kind of been like it's kind of been repeat stories because we wonder if she's forgetting what she's saying. So I forgot to tell you this. And it's like, no, you did tell us that like 2 days ago,
Yeah.
actually.
Or like,
Yes.
oh, I did tell you this? Yes.
Yes.
Last week.
Yes, we did know, but thank you for the reminder.
Yeah,
So.
just mental notes. It's fun.
So part of today, I kind of was like, thought it would be funny to kind of do a little bit of a roast.
Oh,
I mean, she is like,
I don't feel
She's
comfortable
our great-
roasting her. I've only been here a month.
Callie and I are
I guess
like,
that's just us.
Just kidding. I can throw
In a
in
good
couple,
way,
but
like. I mean, it's like she's like our person.
yeah.
yeah.
So it's all with love.
I feel like you can like roast your friends and family members. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
and it's like
it's all in
acceptable.
love.
Yeah,
It's-
100%
It's all in
acceptable.
love. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing
no.
with you.
Yeah.
And
So-
a little bit at you.
A little bit at you. But we all can do that. We all
Yeah.
can do that.
It's
so
acceptable.
what would be your guys' first
Oh
first piece?
I feel like anyone that knows Addie, like she'll try to throw out these like one-liners or like different
Oh, yeah.
things, and somehow it always gets like a little bit messed up.
They're like turned into an Addieism or whatever because they're like, close.
Like it's like those natural like those old puns and natural like sayings from people used to always say like forever ago, and she'll try to come up with them or like say them and then they're wrong.
Yeah,
It's just like
I'm trying to think of one that she like has messed up recently.
Yeah.
Like I feel like she always ruins like the chicken ones for some reason,
yes,
or like
the
the
chicken
animals,
one. Yes,
or
the
like
chicken one.
I don't know, like chicken flies from the hatch or something. Like something like gets messed up. I don't know.
She just can just never quite, and she admits it.
Yeah.
She admits it, but she still keeps using them. That's the
Because
problem.
they're her own. They're original.
Yeah, they are original.
She just makes it.
They're like, and this is mine. Start saying it.
Yeah. That's always funny.
Have you been in a car with her?
Yeah, that's a good
Oh.
thing in itself. That's a good thing in itself. She's not the best driver.
But she owns that.
Yeah.
She does
the
own
most.
it,
Yeah.
but still, the
She told me the other day she never even took her driver's exam.
we were talking about this.
Yeah.
With like we were talking
What?
about being like because we were kind of telling you about like
Yeah.
the driving license process, like when you get your permit when you're 14,
Yeah.
when your restricted hours are done, whatever, and kind of comparing to like Ohio and stuff. And then she's like, well, she's from Nebraska, and she's just like, I never like took the test.
Yeah, she never
And I was
took
like,
one.
What?
And
And
we're
then
like-
she's like, and then I got in an accident with my little sister in the car.
oh god.
She's like, everything was fine.
And we're like, that doesn't start it off. Like,
I mean, granted, I got in an accident with my permit too, but I did
Yeah.
take the exam and finish.
Have you ever been in a car accident?
not really. No.
I've been in a fender bender.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
someone,
same. Also did that.
someone hit me.
Yep, me too.
They didn't yield to a
I've
sign,
definitely always been the person to hit
and
someone else.
it was icy, and so I
Bad
couldn't
driver.
like stop. But that was it though.
Yes.
I think she's had my favorite story of hers though in her car accident story is that she sneezed
No.
and didn't stop, so like rear-ended somebody, and I guess it was like, yeah.
Can you just picture that? Like,
Yeah, we know her sneeze is. It does
Yeah,
kind
oh
of like
gosh.
it like winds up, you know. So I mean, like that's one of my least favorite things though
That's
too. Is
so
when
funny.
you're in the car and you're driving, you have to sneeze.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
yeah. Like
For
you
that
want to
exact
open your
reason.
eyes as long as possible.
Scary. Yeah,
Yeah, you're like, hopefully I didn't hit you.
But it is kind of scary, a little bit scary in the car. She's usually a little distracted.
The parking kind of scares me
Could
sometimes.
be a phone thing. She loves to voice text while she.
Well, I feel like it all stems from she's always just like a couple minutes past schedule.
True.
So
to
she
that
tries
as
to
well.
like make up time while she's driving, and she's like skirting around the corners real fast and like I don't know. Like I feel like just if she left like maybe 3 minutes
Yeah,
earlier.
it is true. Like all of a sudden we'll say, okay, 2:45, and before you know it, it's like
2:47.
2:50 usually.
We're like, you gotta go.
We gotta go. And unfortunately, sometimes that's meant like going a
Yeah.
little too fast. So
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone's kind of guilty of it, but
it's 90 on the interstate. Right? It's fine.
and it's funny because like when she is running real late, she'll make you drive.
she'll make me drive. And then it's like, yeah, before you know it, I'm the
Yep.
one to like meet our meeting. I'm having to go exceeding my comfort level of the speed limit on the interstate, or trying to like zoom through lights in town, like like
Like
just
it's
trying.
actually turning red, but you're like,
Yeah. Yep. So and that's ends up being me then, and then I feel responsible. But
Because I feel like you're a pretty cautious driver.
I'm just like a normal
Yeah.
average driver.
Yeah.
I'm not like overly cautious, but I don't like drive 10 miles an hour over the speed limit all the time.
Yeah.
Either. So,
yeah, you're a good driver.
but that is then gets put on me. So.
Yep.
And parking is funny. I would say if she didn't have her little
That
alerts,
camera
that
thing.
camera thing, I think we would have had.
Oh, for sure. I feel like even with that little camera, like there's been a couple close calls.
You're like,
it's like beep, 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 beep. Like, okay.
But then, like, she does seem to have like the most unfortunate things happen to her. Like
She
when she
does.
like had her car parked in the ramp, and someone like somehow hit, like
What?
kind of sideswiped her, like
Yeah.
scratched her.
oh god.
So she gets out to her car. We're late to a meeting, and all of a sudden, before you know it, she's like someone's like hit my car, I have to like report it and do that sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
I had to like
Yeah.
skirt into my car, try to get over there. But it's like unfortunate things like
That's
that
true.
seem to
I feel
happen.
like weird freak things do happen to her. Like,
yeah.
it wouldn't happen to normal people,
No.
but she's just like,
She's always the one that finds like something in her food.
yeah.
Or just like an unfortunate thing would happen.
Yeah.
And I mean, you think it's me sometimes, but really in that sense, I think it's her.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm trying to think what else we could talk about Addie.
Addie is a very fast typer.
I
feel like-
you can just like
And I don't know, I don't have an Apple computer, so I don't know if it's like just the keyboard, but like very aggressive, like just like types very hard.
Those new
Yeah.
ones are like really different.
Yeah. And like maybe it's because I sit right next to her, so I just like notice it more, but
You're just like, tap, 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 tap.
she goes so fast. I feel like I sit there, I'm typing emails, and I'm kind of contemplating what I'm gonna say, just kind of slowly
Yeah.
backspace, and then she's just
Yeah, like, do you think her brain works that fast too? It's just like,
I think it does.
has
I
to.
think it
because
does,
like
and
that
I just
would exhaust me by like
mine
10
is not
o'clock in
that
the morning. I'd
adequate.
be
Yeah,
done.
done.
I'm the same way though. I like think about it, read the same sentence a couple
Yeah.
times.
I definitely proofread it before I send it usually. And like another thing with her like voice texting, there's been some
Oh my
funny
gosh,
things
yeah.
that have come
Yes.
across that. One of my favorite ones was for a golf tournament. She was emailing one of our clients and it came across as, it was about tees. We were doing someone sponsored where we bought tees for everybody, like the golf tees you put in the ground to put the golf ball on. Came across as cheese.
Shut up.
in all of the messages. So it's like, yeah, Callie's working on ordering the cheese and just like all this sort of stuff. And I'm sitting at the office. She was at a meeting or going to a meeting, voice text me, and I see it come in. And thankfully, our client, they're funny, Budget Blinds. We just had them on the podcast. And I'm just sitting there reading this, just dying because I'm like, this is hilarious. And Addie
Cheese.
never realized it. A week later, I'm like, did you ever catch like what he said to Budget Blinds? And she's like, no, we went back and read through it for it. It was so funny because
I mean, cheese would be good too, I guess.
yeah, added bonus.
added bonus of the event.
Everyone gets a wheel of cheese.
Oh, sign us up.
Sign Sarah up for
Hole in
sure.
one, cheese.
Okay, yes.
Instead of $10,000 cash, it's $10,000 worth of cheese.
10,000 pounds of cheese.
No joke. At Costco, they have like the biggest wheels of cheese. Like I always see those little promotionals. They have like huge wheels, like would last you for a
We-
lifetime.
Addie loves cheese as well. We
Yes.
should consider that for Christmas.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Yes.
Like a
That's
white elephant
smart.
gift, but not
but
white
not
elephant,
a white elephant.
because she
gift.
would
Like,
love it.
She would love it. She would love it.
She opens it up. She's like, "What the heck?"
She like tries to lift it.
Oh man.
One of my other favorite things about Addie, I think, is her laugh.
Oh, it's so contagious.
In that a snort will usually follow at some point as well. And I think that's usually what I end up laughing more about.
Yeah.
Is
Not the
fact-
thing, but
Yep.
the laugh.
Yeah, I feel
Yep.
like there's so many times where like we'll tell like a funny story and she'll just start laughing and it makes us laugh. Like we'll just like start crying.
And she gets to the point too where she like starts crying pretty
Yes.
quick, and it's
Yeah.
just like like your whole body just like takes over her like whole body. I
Yeah.
feel like when she laughs.
I don't even
So
remember. The two of you were like laughing at something and I did not catch it. And I look over and Sarah has tears in her eyes. And I'm like, what did I miss?
I don't
I
know.
always
I
feel like I end up sitting there like I get to the point where I can't even like take it, and I just like have like my head down on the table because I'm just laughing so hard. But
yeah.
good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think
don't
of our
know.
video with when we introduced the second season of the vodcast and that champagne pop.
Oh my
Like
god.
at that moment, she was like, we were all like crying,
That was so funny.
crying, and mostly it was because of like her laugh. Like she just kind of had this like pause, and before you know it, she's just like,
Well, she like paused because she's like, what just happened? And it was so funny.
so I don't know. It's one of my other favorite things. I think is kind of just Addie.
Speaking of funny, if you ever walk downtown with her, or I guess anywhere in Sioux Falls, she's like bound to know everybody.
Yeah. Literally.
Totally.
everyone.
And
It doesn't
it's-
even have to be Sioux Falls.
No. Yeah.
Like,
No.
we were in Rapid and she ran into like 3 people. And I was like, you don't live here, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you have a home out here too?
Local celebrity. Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like statewide celebrity?
Yeah.
I think yes.
And then it's like awkward like we get to the point I feel like we do know other people in town, and it's like at least you can say like hi or something, but then you have to sit and have a conversation, and then you're just like the awkward like
You're just smiling.
third wheel, and you're just sitting there like smiling along with it, like nodding.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
totally know that person. No, I don't. But
Or
yeah.
like she'll go missing. Like you'll be walking on the street and then like she won't be behind you anymore, and then you'll see like she found someone to talk to. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh hey,
and then you're
sorry.
like, you gotta go. Let's go.
Whoops.
Or you're gonna be driving crazy here.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I don't know.
what else?
So since Addie's little hospital thing, she's been eating a lot of junk food.
Oh my
Which
gosh.
is
That's
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah, it's not Addie because she's like keto, eats everything healthy, watches like all the calories, and now she's like cake, cookies, all the sweets, and we love it.
Ice cream.
Love it and like hate it at
Yeah.
the same time. 'Cause
Yeah.
now it's like not good for the rest of us.
Yeah, I mean, do feel a little sluggish, but I'm not gonna pass up some cakes.
Yeah.
We went and got a little gift for some of our friends post event for an event for them. We went to going to QCB to pick it up, and
Oh my
before
gosh.
you know it, we had
Like,
sweets for someone else,
yeah.
and then sweets for our office.
We had, like,
and
3
sweets for
huge
someone else,
boxes.
and it's like, okay, all right, this is getting out of hand.
It was so good though.
I
That's
know.
good.
And she's been baking sweets and like
Yeah.
she brought us like that, I don't even know,
Oh my gosh, like
bread pudding.
caramel
Oh,
pumpkin
deliciousness.
bread
Yeah.
pudding with like layers of caramel on top.
The other day when she's always just like, I don't really want to work, and so she's like, let's go sit on the couch and turn on Netflix. And we went down and got cookies and watched Netflix while we answered emails. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of
That was a good day.
That was a good
that was a
day.
good afternoon.
Yeah.
Still got stuff done, but
Yeah.
so
Got to eat cookies while we did it. So
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, we've kind of given her a little bit of a roast.
Yeah.
So what are some of our favorite things about Addie?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like she's like the nicest, most
Yeah.
genuine person like you'll ever meet. You know, like she's just one of those people like she says what she means and she follows through and she's always going to
Yeah.
like care for people. You know, like if you're ever having like a bad day or
Yeah.
you're sick, she'll always follow up no matter how busy she is
Yeah.
or
Yeah, she's very passionate about people.
For
and
sure.
You can tell.
And we just joked about the fact that like she knows everybody, but I think that's
Yeah.
one of her like strongest qualities as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
definitely.
And she
Where it's, like-
remembers everybody. Like
Yeah.
it's one thing to like meet somebody, but she like remembers you, knows you, and like
Knows
wants
the
to like follow
story.
up with you
Yeah.
and see how
Even
you're
from
doing.
like somebody that she only met a couple times before you know it, they're like on messaging terms and
Yeah.
talking about things they have in common, and
Yeah.
before you know it, they're like close friends, or so it seems. You know, where it's
Yeah.
just like that's something I think to aspire for everybody is how much she cares about people,
yeah.
Definitely.
especially I think like how much she loves Sioux Falls
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and loves this community.
Yeah.
Loves giving back, loves
Yeah.
being involved in different things. Like I know we do a lot of team building things that like allow us to give back, not just like our company, which is really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So I think that shows through, and I think that's something that like we all now have gotten to hold value into
Oh yeah,
and
for
want
sure.
to aspire to.
Yeah.
I also think she's like one of the hardest working people.
Oh,
Absolutely.
We kind of always joked to like when she would kind of go in the hospital of like bossaholic, workaholic,
Totally.
you know, of where, you know, prior to, but she, you know, works a lot.
Yeah.
Works really, really hard, and it's always shown. And, you know, that's, I think, another good quality.
yeah. Well, and it's not just at work. Like she's like a super awesome mom.
Yeah.
She's a good
Yeah.
wife. She's like a super awesome friend to like her
Yeah.
whole neighborhood. You know,
Yeah.
like that goes back to the genuine piece. Like she's just there and
Mm-hmm.
so hardworking. Like she'll send emails at like midnight, 1:30,
Yeah.
and then she's up at 5 again. You know, like
Yeah.
My body cannot function.
No.
I know
It's amazing.
No.
Like I aspire to be that much of a like boss babe someday.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Truly.
And she pushes us though too.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
to be the same.
It's definitely
of where-
contagious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of where I feel like her kind of culture she's created here, like within our company, and it is definitely like supporting each other in whatever
Yeah.
it is like we want to
Yeah.
tackle. If someone really has an aspiration to try something different or wants to take on a new challenge, she's always there to give you a
Totally.
try
For
and
sure.
support you along the way, whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
And it's like our culture too is definitely that like we're family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For
You know, like
sure.
we probably share too much information most of the time, but I also wouldn't have it any other way, right?
Yeah.
Like,
it would be weird
yeah.
if we did it.
No.
Like,
No.
I feel like it would not be this. Like we
I
would just
mean,
be like,
but like
we would
even
just show up.
yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
I don't know. it
and
would
like
be
for how much
different.
time we spend together, like think of last week even.
yeah.
or a couple weeks ago even, when like we had those like 2 event days in a row, well 3 event days if you count setup in a row, you know, of where it's like you're spending like that one day alone we spent from 6 a.m. until almost 10 o'clock together.
Yeah.
And
Constantly.
then after the events, we still spent time together for team building.
Yeah. Like, you know, we'd go to,
we were like, okay.
So we go the next day, do the event, do our thing. Yeah. Take an hour off and come back and do team building and stuff. And it's like, I mean, I don't get sick of you guys. So it's great.
No.
No.
Definitely
You guys
not.
are like my, like closest
Yeah.
friends in a sense. And like, you know, as much as like you spend time together, like it's important to have like that balance too of
Yeah.
work and family.
work and family. And that's
Yeah.
the thing is we all care about each other's like personal lives too. So,
Yeah, for sure.
well, we do love our fearless leader.
Yeah.
We missed her today.
I know.
I know. She'll be back soon, though.
She'll be back. She'll be back. But it was fun to chat all about her today with you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks
All
for-
things Addie.
All things Addie. I like it. I like
think
it.
let's rename this to the Addie Show.
We'll see what she says about that. But I like it. I like it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of The Good Work, and we look forward to having Addie back in the office and behind the mic. Make sure to stop back next week as we introduce you to our friends at the Sioux Falls Young Professionals Network. Don't forget to subscribe to The Good Work on YouTube and iTunes, and follow the event company on social media to stay up to date on the good work we are part of each day.